What's up, y'all? The wig that I'm installing today is from Nadula Hair. This is a 33B reddish brown kinky straight frontal wig. All the information for this hair will be in the description box below. So if you want to see how I style this hair, you got to keep on watching. So this is what the hair looks like fresh out of the box. It is super thick and very long. So this is the lace that you're working with. I did bleach the knots. It comes with 2 combs on the sides, an elastic band, as well as a comb at the back. So let's go ahead and get started. So just to make the process a little quicker, I already have my wig cap installed. I use the sheer wig cap if you're wanting to know, but now I'm just putting the wig on my head and I'm going to cut off the excess lace around my ears so it can fit. What I like about this wig is it's not too long on the sides, so I didn't have to cut off like a crap ton of hair. Like really, I just cut like all lace just to make it fit. So I realized that I forgot to color the cap, so I'm going through with the black opal cream makeup. I got this from Walmart. I'm not sure what shade it's in, but I'm just putting this all over the wig cap itself to darken it up. And the cap is lifting a little bit in the front right here, so I decided to go through with some glue just to do a layer of glue and lay that down just so it blends. And I used about 2 layers of glue total. Now after cutting off the lace in the back with a pair of scissors, I'm going to go through with my lace tint and spray the lace in the front, spray the frontal just to darken it up some. Like I said, I did bleach the knots, but I like to do this method or this step because it really helps the lace blend a whole lot better with my install. So after I put it on my head, I'm just going to make sure it's sitting exactly where I want, and I'm going to press it in with my comb and then go back over it with my hot comb. Now I'm going to go behind my hairline with the Wig Bond spray and spray it all across the hairline. I do this because I always wind up having to cut off a lot of the lace in the front, which also cuts off some glue as well because I have like a weird hairline. So I like to do this step because it helps make sure that the wig stays secure. So as you can see right here, I'm actually cutting off a bit of the hairline in the front. I'm doing this because my natural hairline is kind of like far back, and I don't like when wigs sit too low on my forehead because that's not natural to me. It doesn't mimic my natural hairline, and I can tell, maybe other people can't, but I can just tell that it doesn't look right. So I make sure to cut all of that off. But because I did cut off so much of that, I did have to go through and repluck my hairline a little bit in the front to make it look more natural. So before doing this video, I decided that I wanted to do a half up, half down style. So here is my journey into that, right? So the first thing that I had to do was part out my bang just to make sure I liked how it sat on my face, to make sure, you know, I liked how it looked. And let me tell you, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be just to get my bang to look right. Maybe I should have like watched a tutorial or somebody else's video first, but I eventually got it out right. Like I know how to make a side bang, but I don't know. I feel like this could have been a whole lot better than it was, but nonetheless, I did what I could. And then after doing my bang, I decided to do my edges on the sides and my sideburns. So as I mentioned previously, this is kinky straight hair. So in order to get my hair sleek at the top, I had to go through with my wax stick and my hot comb just to smooth it out. I probably could have flat ironed it, but I just figured a hot comb would be a lot easier, and I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty happy with the results. And then just for the ponytail part, I went through with like a regular ponytail holder and made a basic ponytail. Okay, so back to this bang here. Child, to get it straight, I used some of everything. I went through with a hot comb, then I used some of my Got To Be Free spray and my regular brush and even like a little edge brush to try and like brush and smooth it into place, really just fixing it in a style that looks right on my face. Like I've seen pictures of other people's half up, half down styles, but again, you have to do what works for you. You know, everybody has different head shapes, face shapes, etc., right? So also this is like my first time trying a swoop bang, so this is what I got. But I was pretty okay with how it turned out. It was just a little bit more tedious than I thought it would be to kind of like make it swoop how I wanted it to. So to get the swoop to stay, I got a piece of hair from each side of my head. Well, one hair from one side, and I grabbed my bang on the other side, and I kind of gathered it into like a low ponytail in the back, as you can see here, just to help it stay, and I put it behind my ear. So because I have a whole swoop bang covering the left side of my head, I only needed to do really one side of edges, which helped a lot. So I just did a swoop on my right side, and then I did a swoop for my sideburns. I did swoop like or do my sideburns on each side, but as far as my edges, I just did one on one side because it didn't make sense to do the other since it was going to be covered. So I'm going to be completely honest here. I did this part for the viewers because honestly, when I do a half up, half down style, I don't like to take that little piece of hair and wrap it around the ponytail holder. I mean, it's cute, but for me, logically, it makes more sense to just have the ponytail holder showing because then it looks more natural. Like I threw my hair into a ponytail, right? Because then you would see the ponytail holder. But nonetheless, this is still cute, like a little way to cover up the ponytail holder to make it look like a set style. So I decided to try it anyway. So I just wrapped a piece of hair around the ponytail holder and sprayed it into place with Got To Be Free spray. And I think I put some heat on it, like for my hot comb, just to make it sit. All right, and now the tedious part of the hairstyle is done for the most part. Now the last thing that I have to do is go through and curl the hair. I could have left it straight, but I wanted to see, one, what it looked like curled, and two, how it holds a curl. So I will have to say when I curled the hair, I didn't use hairspray, but I really wish I had because the curls wound up falling like a few minutes later. So I feel like this is the type of hair where you need to curl it, you need to pin it up so it like stays pinned for a little while, and then use hairspray to get the curls to stay. If you don't, they're gonna fall. But besides that, it looked really pretty curled. I didn't even like, sometimes I'll go through and like flat iron kinky straight hair and then curl it. But I decided I just wanted to curl it as is, and I'm glad I did. It looks thicker, and I love when you can see like the kinkiness of the texture because that's just the point of the hair, to be kinky straight. And it looks really cute. So this is the overall final look of the hair, and it came out really cute and simple. I love that you can see the texture of the kinkiness in the hair. I feel like it makes it look natural, and this hair is super thick. I believe it's 150 density, and it's long. This is 24 inches. I really love this hair. I had no issues with like tangling or shedding or anything like that. But the only thing I'll say is, as I mentioned earlier, if you're gonna curl the hair, make sure to use hairspray. I think because of the the kinky texture, it's harder for the curls to stay. But if you use hairspray and pin the curls, you shouldn't have trouble. But anyways, like I said, all the information for this hair will be in the description box below. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Adios till next time.